Afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Miami Heat. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Jaquez Jr. team up. In the backcourt, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Powell, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. George out there with Collier, and it's Bailey in at small forward. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
Now here's George. Pass to Bailey. Clock at 6. Markkanen finds George. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Pretty basketball. George with the perfect feed.
Powell outside. Hero outside. From deep. Rebounded by Bailey.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
George drives in. Markkanen outside. Pass to Collier. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen misses. And it's Powell with the ball for Miami. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Hero.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
George, good.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Hero outside. The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Out left to the wing. Pass to Collier. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Bailey. George for three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
Here's Powell. Wiggins passes to Jaquez. Off target with the three. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen outside. Here's Collier. This one for three. Jaquez grabs the board. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah. Markkanen showing his athleticism, soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
Powell passes to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Powell. And again, no good by Miami.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Brian, back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Kessler, a screen on Wiggins. Markkanen for three. Offensive rebound. For three, George. There's the triple. Rebound, Miami. Pass to Powell. To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
And here's Markkanen from downtown. Here's Collier. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Hits the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Powell outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jazz leading by 6. Tipped away. Powell with a steal. Wiggins against Kessler. Here's Jaquez. And it's all from three-point range. Utah shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Collier. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Collier. There's the three. Powell pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Back to Jaquez. From outside the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in the game. And a big-time jam as he slams it right over Adebayo.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Heat trail by 8. Jaquez, the pass to Powell. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Kessler. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. 7 points in the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Utah. Filipowski comes in for Larry Markkanen. Ware's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Jaquez. Mitchell with the ball. Hero outside. Powell left side to end the run. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Georgia's shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Fires in the triple.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Jazz leading by 7. Pass to Filipowski. George outside. The 3. Rebound by the Heat.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Ware. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists, but last year I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
The 3 from Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Collier. No points yet. The 3 hits the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hero, no good. Well, the Jazz shooting around 40% early on here. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. Powell covers. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the block. Again, Utah. Now Mitchell. He has 6. Now here's Ware. And here's Hero. And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, he's a volume 3-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
George outside. Pass to Bailey. Now Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Bailey's shot is off. Here's Hero. Now Ware. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Bailey. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Now here's Wiggins. Hero for 3. Knocks down the triple. Hero's got 6.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Collier. He's got 5. Powell with a steal. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this is what Wiggins loves to do. Get out and run and punish the defense in transition.
George outside. And here's Filipowski. No points so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Khalil Ware.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Nurkic. So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. He does not get the second one.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
Six to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Nurkic. Misses the jumper from the wing. Tie game here in Utah. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then it's Williams, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Markkanen looking it over. Williams from long range. Rebound Miami. Right side Jaquez. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Here's Hendricks. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Rozier outside. From the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside. Adebayo with a steal. Right side Jaquez. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Rozier outside. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 5. Williams on the wing. He's scoreless. Pass to Hendricks. Utah moving the ball around. He tries for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Adebayo, a screen on Williams. Mitchell, the pass to Jovic. From deep, Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell against Williams. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Rozier. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Jams it in off the great move.
Well, Jaquez doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
Pass to Markkanen. Takes a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now, here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Rozier looking around. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Utah grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Down low. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
Adebayo with it. Outside for Rozier. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Kessler against Adebayo. Another three for Utah.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Pass to Rozier. And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Kessler. Back to Rozier. Again, the Heat misses. On offense, here's Utah. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Now here's Kessler. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
A different look for Miami. Achua's checked in for Jovic. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Mitchell. And it's Hero in for Rozier. Now here's Hero. 6 points for him. Achua for three. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating to the middle. Achua with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hero. Pass to Achua. Miami moving it around. Jaquez against George. Achua for three. Knocks it down from distance.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Here's Sensabaugh. Back to George. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Bailey. Now George. Here's the three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Here's George. The Heat making their last shot. Yes, on the jumper. George has got 9 points.
The jumper with a nice high release. George was ready to attack the second he got the ball.
Pass to Adebayo. Fires the three. And it's Niang with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Heat trail by 4. Wiggins outside. The three is up. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to George. Here's Sensabaugh. Now here's Kessler. Pounded by Wiggins. And here's Niang. Puts up a 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's George. 9 points in the game. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo, and it's Powell in for Jaquez. And that one misses. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. And so it's Utah with it, following the three-point basket by Miami.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Wiggins gets a step. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Kessler. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Now here's Hero. He's got 9. Pass to Achua. The kick out to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Now Filipowski. Here's Collier. They need this. The offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Heat. They're on a 16-6 run. Back to Hero. Takes the 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz trail by 3. Up top, George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off the shot here. Nurkic's shot is good.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Now here's Achua. Powell for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Jazz trail by 3. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Utah.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Hero. 9 points in the game. Wiggins outside. Oh, the response! Wiggins answers big time.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for the Miami Heat. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Miami leading by 3. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Hero and Jaquez Jr. team up in the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Powell in at the 3.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
For 3, George. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Idris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stopped.
Free throw's good, Adebayo.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. And Jaquez over to help. And he's going for the lob. Adebayo with a steal. Now Wiggins. It's guarded by Markkanen. For 3, Powell. The rebound by Markkanen.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Utah. Powell, left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. So hits one and misses one at the line. Jazz trail by 6. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Here's Kessler. Hounded by Adebayo. And there's Kessler on the assist from Collier. Collier's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, when you have the size Kessler has, you just want them to keep giving you the ball inside like that.
Now here's Adebayo. Give him 8 points now. Lets it fly. Jaquez, that's good. Jaquez has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Bailey kicks it out to Markkanen. Launches a 3. Rebound Miami. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Jaquez. Adebayo off the lob.
Oh my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Back over to you, Brian.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Here's Bailey for 3. George. Kessler passes to George. For 3, Collier. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
No good. In and out off the rim. Jazz trail by 5. Bailey to pass to Kessler. Driving to the basket, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Williams is checked in for Utah. Miami also changing it up. Jovic comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Williams passes to Kessler, and finished off by Kessler. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook. Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Markkanen misses. Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Outside Jaquez. Here's Adebayo. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Jazz trail by 5. Williams with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Markkanen outside. Fires for 3. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
Mitchell, the pass to Jovic. It's Jaquez on the wing. Powell outside. Fires the 3. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Adebayo, a screen on Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Powell's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Collier. Checked by Mitchell. Markkanen from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Powell passes to Jovic. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Miami. Now Mitchell. He has 7. Miami moving it around. Outside for Rozier. Misses the 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And Williams punches it home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Powell outside from behind the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to Hendricks for the lead. That one no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Jovic. And he banks in the layup. Jovic has got 7.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside, Williams. Niang a screen. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Powell outside. Pass to Jovic. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. Utah trailing here. Out to the wing. Here's Niang. And that misses. That would have put him up. And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. And finished off by Adebayo.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Filipowski, he's checked in for Markkanen. And Miami also making a switch. Ware's checked in for Jovic. Jazz trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oof, that's a sturdy screen right there. And once he got the space, he knew exactly what to do with it.
Utah shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Achua's checked in for Miami. And it's tied up with that one. The Heat have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Pass to Ware. Back to Rozier. For 3, Powell. And it's Niang with the rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Hendricks for the lead. And he can't get that one. On the attack, Rozier. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Pass to Williams. And here's Filipowski. Launches a 3, and Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Mitchell finds Powell. Three-pointer Rozier sends it home from three-point land. Rozier's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And deadly from deep. Rozier making it happen from beyond the arc.
Pass to Williams. Niang, right side, fires the 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Heat with the lead. Back to Rozier. Outside Achua. To the inside. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter here. And it's Williams off the drive. Here's Niang. No good with the triple. Miami leading by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Powell passes to Rozier. Off target from outside. Utah shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Pass to Hendricks. Launches it. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Rozier. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now a 6-point Miami lead.
Perfect soft touch from Rozier. That level of shot control is a strength of his game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Williams. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 5 now.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Three-pointer Rozier. Pure from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then there's Collier, then it's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's George in a 2-guard. That's the group for Utah right now. Outside Adebayo. Outside for Mitchell. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist of the night. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Collier. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. The 3 gets the 3 ball to go.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Here's Ware. And again, Miami with a triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's George. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Miami moving it around. Adebayo a screen on George. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo with the crowd pleaser.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Filipowski. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Nurkic inside. Pounded by Adebayo. Clock at 4. Markkanen misses. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Now here's Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Collier. Pounded by Adebayo. Markkanen for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's pass to Hero. 11 feet out. Rebounded by Nurkic. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. For 3, Collier. And it's Miami with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Heat lead by 12.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A different look for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Bailey subbed in for Filipowski. And Miami with a change here too. Jaquez is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Bailey. Marking it outside. Over to the wing. For 3, Collier. The shot comes out. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And he lobs it up. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. Kessler, a screen on Wiggins. And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Up top Ware. Hero finds Wiggins. Outside Jaquez. Clock at 6. Hero outside. Looking to get back on track. They grab their own miss. Back to Jaquez. Wiggins outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jaquez no good. Jazz trail by 14. Over to the left wing. Marking it outside. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it. Miami leading by 14. Jaquez with it. Pass to Hero. Plenty of space. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Yeah, he's so skilled at attacking at a moment's notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. Fires the 3. Hero with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Markkanen. Six on the shot clock. Now here's George. And the 3 off target. George against Wiggins. Here's Jaquez. Sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 16.
Well, Jaquez doesn't shoot a lot of 3s, but he can hit those when he's feeling it.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Kessler, a screen on Hero. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's George. Nice jump shot.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Jaquez. Puts the move on. Deflects the pass. Hero right side. Offline with a three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident he is. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player.
First free throw is good. And the Heat making a change here. Powell's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Heat leading by 12. Outside Adebayo. It's Adebayo inside.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. Here's Collier. Utah moving the ball around. For 3, George. It's hauled in by the Heat. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Jaquez on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Fast break, Utah. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
Here's Jaquez. On target from range. Jaquez has got 6 in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Here's Collier. For 3, George. That doesn't go either for George.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Bailey pulls it down.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
It's tipped. Powell with a steal. Hero outside. The 11-footer. Good.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Jazz trail by 19. George outside. Markkanen outside. No good again that time.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Powell surveying the D. Pass to Adebayo. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Adebayo's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
In transition, here they come. Powell passes to Adebayo. Stolen by Kessler. On the break. Here's Collier. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Sensabaugh comes in for Larry Markkanen. Hendricks is checked in for Bailey. And Williams is subbed in for George. Miami also changing it up. Jovic, he's checked in for Jaquez. Achua comes in for Wiggins. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero. Miami leading by 18. On the wing, Rozier. Here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 24 points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
The Jazz making a switch here.
One shot.
Free throw's good, Adebayo. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Heat. Now here's Powell. Five to shoot. Pass to Rozier. And again, no good by Miami. Here's Sensabaugh. There's a screen by Nurkic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Bam Adebayo.